Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Rise and grind squad. Rise and grind. And welcome to the I Feel Good morning show right here on Blaze It Up Radio, baby. What's going on, man? Y'all know what time it is, man. I am your host, Blaze Hunter, Ninth Wonder.
And I'm Samantha, the voice of the GPS. And today, we talking about rooms y'all ain't been walking into.
No, for real. Today is one of them wake-up calls because last night was different. But before we dive into that, before we get into what happened last night, before we get into that about last night, y'all know what we got to do, man. We got to dive into this early morning slurp it, you feel me? And y'all already know this coffee is brought to you by Vanta Coffee. Midnight Dark Roast Vanta Coffee. Now that's a damn fine cup of coffee. Vanta Coffee. Come on, squad. You know what time it is, man. TGIF. Thank God it's Friday, and we got this amazing coffee. So here's the toast to the squad. Bam. Let's indulge. It's so good, y'all. I'm telling you, if K will know. Squad, vantacoffee.com. It's not a game. Please do yourself a favor. Get you some. Use promo code KWILL15 at checkout. 15% off. I'm telling you. Oh, yo, it busts. I promise you. Roll calls. Let's see what's going on with the squad, man. We got Solo in the building. What's going on, bro? You know what I'm saying? K-Will in the building. You already know what it is, man. K-Willie, you get smacked if you acting silly. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. Sedelia, you already know, man. I always appreciate you. The loyalty is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody watching on Twitch. It's my homie Daniel. Shout out to Daniel. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Mom Dukes. You feel me? Pops. Shout out to everybody that's watching, man. I appreciate y'all so much. Yeah, man. Like I said, last night was different, bro. Last night was one of them nights. I pulled up to the Art of Networking event, put together by the homie Kenny MagChop Ruiz. Alexa in the building. Yes. How are you doing, Queen? Yes. So last night, I pulled up to the Art of Networking event, like I said, put together by Kenny MagChop Ruiz. Now, if you don't know who MagChop is, let me break it down real quick. See, MagChop, South Florida artist. He's an actor, entrepreneur, Chicago born. He Puerto Rican descent. You know what I'm saying? He came up doing real blue collar work, demolition. That's what, he came up doing. Sewer jobs, all that stuff. He owns one of the biggest, plumbing companies in South Florida. You know what I'm saying? But before transitioning into art, you know what I'm saying? He had an injury that changed his path. You feel me? And he built MagChop LLC. You know what I mean? He built that from the ground up, turned it into a whole brand. Now he filming, he acting, he producing, he does radio. One of them real Renaissance sites. You know what I'm saying? Like, MagChop is the real deal.
Translation, he not one-dimensional. He ain't just I do one thing and hope it works.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And it was a dope event, man. I appreciate MagChop for, extending the invite. You know what I mean? I'm there, showed up with the homie, Juvenile Prime. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Prime. You know what I'm saying? Me and Prime showed up. Prime was in his photographer bag last night. You know what I mean? And, bro, the vibe in that room, next level, was crazy. First off, I want to give a shout out to Queen Raid. She performed. Jaquan, Tashana, the Nasty Boys, they performed, provided a little entertainment. But honestly, the performance was fire, but the performances weren't the main thing. That was just, you kind of set the vibe in the room. But it was the room that was the main thing. You had actors, models, directors, fashion designers, entrepreneurs. I'm talking about a whole room full of people that are specialists in what they do, but need what somebody else in that room does. You feel me?
That part right there is what people don't understand. Everybody in that room was valuable, but incomplete by themselves.
Yeah. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Real talk. Say that again for the people in the back.
Everybody had value, but still needed somebody else to level up.
They still needed somebody to level up. Yes, sir. JT, good morning, my G. Yes, sir. Like, this is what I'm saying. I wanna let y'all know why it's so important for networking events. Networking events are extremely important, and I want to get into that. So I already know how some of y'all move. Y'all know I'm Blade Hunter. I watch everybody. You feel me? I watch it all. I analyze. You think the game is go to the studio, record the song, post it on IG, maybe hit an open mic, and somehow success is supposed to find you. It's not how it works. It's not how it works.
At all. That's like cooking food and leaving it in the kitchen expecting customers to magically walk in your house.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Content is visibility, but visibility without connection is just noise. K. Will says it all the time. Connections are everything. Connections are everything. You feel me? So content is visibility, but visibility without connection is just noise. You know what I'm saying? You can go viral and still be broke. You feel me? You can get views and still have no opportunities, because opportunities live in people, not just the platforms. You know what I'm saying? Not just social media. It believes in people.
And people need to meet you, not just scroll past you.
Now let me show you what one night did just for me. You know what I'm saying? Just for me. Real talk. Like last night, I connected with 3 movie directors. You know what I'm saying? They got my contact. Now we talking about getting music in their next films. You know what I'm saying? I get booked to perform. I got booked to perform at a gala next month. You feel me? Got on the spot. Oh my God, you performed, blah blah blah. Got booked to be performed on the gala next month. My team got an opportunity. Shout out to K. Will. Shout out to Juvenile Prime. We just got an opportunity last night to cover Miami Swim Week. You know what I'm saying? I connected with someone who helps secure funding for projects. This dude specializes. That's his specialty. He spoke last night. He specializes in securing funding for people who are trying to put out projects. You're trying to put out an album at a high level, or you got a movie that you're trying to push out. This man does that. You know what I'm saying? I met another inventor. This woman is an inventor. Surprised the heck out of me with her invention too. But she needed someone to build websites. And she came to me and showed the invention, and she was like, all right, so you're the guy. How do I get it out there? You know? So that's 5 lanes that opened up in one night. You know what I'm saying? Lyrics was good, my G. Yes, sir. Yeah, so 5 lanes that opened up in just one night. You feel me?
And none of that came from a comment section.
Exactly. Not one of them. Not one of them came from a comment section. You know what I'm saying? I was there in person.
Nobody said, yo, this fire, and then booked you for a gala. I hope you all are paying attention.
Yes. I hope you all are paying attention. You know what I'm saying? Never in life is it like that. That's why I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Right there. You have to be out there. You got to be in place. You can't stand in the house and expect the world to come to you. You got to go where the opportunity. You feel me? You got to go where the opportunity is. You got to go where the opportunities are circulating. That's where you need to be. You know what I'm saying? That's where y'all need to be.
And you gotta be around people who are already moving.
Yes, because rooms like that, that's where the shortcuts are. You feel me? Not shortcuts like cheating. Shortcuts like access. You know what I'm saying? Working smarter, not harder. You know what I mean? And like that Miami Swim Week, like I said, that's Miami Swim Week is a big thing. Fortunately, I got to cover it before. You feel me? This ain't no small event. This is one of the biggest fashion events in the country. Designers, models, brands, media, global attention. So when you step into that ain't just content you getting. That right there is positioning.
Nah, that's we in rooms we weren't in before.
Facts, we in rooms that we ain't been in before. You know what I'm saying? So understand, like, it wasn't no I went in there begging, yo, somebody do it, just in the middle of conversation. You know what I'm saying? Simply and just in the middle of conversation and being in there and networking. That's all it truly was. So if y'all serious about your brand, networking is not optional. It's required, because opportunities don't scroll past you. They stand in front of you and they shake your hand. You feel me? They stand in front of you and shake your hand. So yes, like K. Will said, man, we all have greatness in us, but the difference is, what are we doing with it? What are we doing with it? First off, you know, I'm sipping some of this Vanta coffee. You know what I mean? We're asking for numbers in my chat. You feel me? Tighten up. Professionalism, ladies and gentlemen. Network. Elevation. You feel me? Network equals elevation. You better preach to him, K. Will. Yes. I'm extremely excited. We have a winner of the Blaze It Up Radio Movie Night Raffle. Give a big shout out to my boy Jonathan Clark. Shout out to Jonathan, not Clark. Jonathan Kent. Shout out to Jonathan Kent. You know what I'm saying? Won the raffle, got those movie night tickets. So congratulations to you, my guy. Congratulations. Yes, sir. I don't know, man. I love having fun with what I know. The moment my gift feels like a burden or an obligation, I quit. We have to be sure we keep the love that we do and keep it pure. And that's true. But here's what I'll say to that. There was nothing about last night that felt like a burden to me. Not nothing. See, last night was an opportunity forget the opportunity for me to gain something. 3, 2, 1, hit it. Forget the opportunity for me to gain something. Juvenile Prime in the building. Let's take that. It was an opportunity for me to be able to shine the light that I have. God gave me a gift. You feel me? They call them God-given abilities, God-given talents for a reason. God gave me a gift. And I always say this, the importance about God's gift is that he did not give you the gift for yourself. He did not give that gift for you. He gave that gift for you to give to others. So, do you understand the what happened to the people who were able to receive the gift that I was able to present to them? The lady that was the inventor. Do you not understand? Prime was there firsthand. How incredibly thankful and happy and enthused she was to be able to meet us and to find out that I specialize in SEO and creating websites. That's one of the many hats of the Confluencer. She to know that Prime had his camera, to know that, wow, I can get my content shot. I can be filmed to let her know that, okay, Will, this is one influencer and a model I work with that does this for brands, and oh my God, and she could be the one on social media, and like it changed this woman's whole world last night. She was just expressing how, man, I'm just so lost. Like I have my inventions and stuff, and I just, from there, like what do I do? It's like I'm just screaming into the void. And now, after her and the meeting and interaction with us, she's at a place to where, man, I got hope. Now I know where I'm going, because she decided to show up at the networking event. So trust me, as long as you got the coffee, you good. You never late. You feel me? But yeah, so that's what I'm saying, man. It don't, like, when you're putting yourself out there, like, it's not about simply the opportunities that you get, but it's the opportunities that you can provide. That's the purpose of really a networking event. Everybody networking. Like I said in the beginning, this is a place where there's a lot of people who specialize in what they do, but are in need of something for people in that room. Funding, you damn right I need funding. There was another cat in there that specializes in getting products into a lot of fancy and high-end places. You know what I'm saying? GM in the building. GM should have been in that bit. If I would have knew about this way more in advance, I would have invited you, GM, to the Art of Networking event. There's another one going down in 3 months. You definitely will be coming. That's what I'm talking about. Drink it up. Slurp, slurp. I like my coffee buddies, man. I like my coffee buddies. But yeah, so please, I encourage everybody, when it comes to networking events in your city, and go out there. Go to those. You never know who you are going to meet. Like I said, I met a guy out there, and one of his specialties is getting your product into high-end places. So he found out that, your boy got wines. We got 2 flavors of wine, working on the 3rd flavor as we speak. And he was like, man, let me know when you're ready. I can get your stuff, when I'm doing my events at the Hard Rock, or when I'm doing, I have another event going on at the Ritz-Carlton, and just talking. And I'm like, bro, that's crazy. You feel me? And had I not opened my mouth, not said anything, I would have never knew about that opportunity. So yes, guys, make sure that you are paying attention and you are taking advantage of your opportunities, man. Like, real talk.
You're rocking with the best.
Yeah. I feel good.